Hey everyone, welcome to ASA's March 2022 policy update. Buckle up because we've got a lot to cover. The biggest news in the suppressor world this month was ATF's clandestine decision to change the definition of a suppressor. Since 1934, people have been able to legally make their own suppressors by filing a Form-1 application. For years, ATF has approved these applications for people using parts kits or solvent traps, but at the end of February, they abruptly and without notice changed their mind. And on February 28th, ATF summarily denied almost 850 Form-1 applications to make a suppressor. On March 3rd, they notified every applicant with pending Form-1 suppressor applications, nearly 3,000 people, that they will now be required to provide pictures and descriptions of all parts and components that will be used to make a suppressor, or their application will be disapproved. Now, according to ATF, this is all part of their grand strategy to clamp down on illegal suppressor kits from China that they claim are being used by criminals to skirt NFA laws. Okay, if that's all true, that makes sense. But rather than finding and prosecuting these criminals, ATF's solution is to punish the very people who are doing everything legally and above board by filing a Form-1 in good faith. What's worse is that they effectively asked 3,000 people to provide potentially self-incriminating evidence based on a standard that they have not even explained. No amount of logic can make this make sense. Now, based on their actions and the absence of a public explanation, ATF is basically saying that if you can use something to make a suppressor, it's already a suppressor. And if it's already a suppressor, it can't become a suppressor on a Form-1. Let me say that again slowly. ATF is saying that if you can use something to make a suppressor, it's already a suppressor. And if it's already a suppressor, it can't become a suppressor on a Form-1. So how exactly can you legally make your own suppressor? Looking at you, ATF. One good thing to come out of all this is that lawmakers in both chambers of Congress have taken action. On March 17th, Senator Steve Daines and 25 of his Senate colleagues sent a letter to ATF demanding answers for their blatant overstep of authority. Senator Mike Lee and 19 senators sent a similar letter on March 11th. On the House side, 142 representatives signed on their own letter, spearheaded by House Judiciary Committee members Andy Biggs and Ranking Member Jim Jordan. To support these initiatives, the American Suppressor Association worked alongside staff from Senator Daines' office, the House Judiciary Committee, and Representative Biggs' office, as well as the National Rifle Association and Firearms Regulatory Accountability Coalition. But the biggest help came from the more than 20,000 people who contacted their legislators through ASA's legislative contact form. You can find that form at cansnotbans.com, link below in the description. Now, ASA's demands are simple. First, insist that ATF stop using secret rulemaking. Number 2, demand that ATF abide by its previous determinations. And 3, support the immediate passage of the Hearing Protection Act. ATF has until April 1st to answer the congressional letters, and rest assured, we will let you know as soon as news develops. As always, thank you for trusting ASA as your source for news on all things suppressors. Stay tuned for more updates as they happen.